Good evening, friends. My name is Kathleen Whitehead. I am a channeler of a group called the Aspects of Love, who come from many different places and help us with information that they deem beneficial and helpful. I thank you for being here now or for being here at a later date. We appreciate all of you and hope this is beneficial. I'll start with a little prayer and then I will do some light language and then go into channeling. Thank you. Dearest aspects of love, I reach up to connect with you. I welcome you to come and join us, and I give deep gratitude and holy appreciation for your being here in order to help us weather whatever storms might be coming. Gizikazi liadari tati kati tiana matikishkata. Hasati tiata madagiti, shatadai nidi elea satakiti, shianatai siti, tataiti anaiga yetda, yanahaliata kishikata dainabate, hainene akiti sikata de eti meata. Hello. We are here and we thank you for welcoming us into this gathering. We first want to tell you a little bit about light language for those who do not understand. Light language is our way of communicating with universal energetic language. You will receive whatever you need through your heart, which is a vessel that is the center of your being, that holds your physical body, your emotional body, your etheric body, your soul. It all centers in on your heart muscle. You will receive energetically whatever you need. You may not understand the wording because it is in a completely different language. We thank you for understanding this. We love you. And now we will speak a little on what topics we feel will be helpful to you. We have noted, as you have noted, that there is disruption happening on your planet in many different ways. In the United States, which is where most of you reside, there has been a major destructive storm that caught many unawares and unprepared. And the reason for this is the entire planet is in an upheaval, in a transition, in a change, all for the better. We wish for you to stay in a space of love rather than fear, to recognize that this is part of the major transitional phase, a metamorphosis, if you will, of the consciousness on your planet. There are systems that will be disrupted, and there will be disruptions in different pockets at different times caused by all the pieces, including the climate, the energies coming from other planets, the energies coming from your sun, all of your collective belief systems, all of these things plus other factors come together to create the needed things that will change and help you into your new earth. Not everyone will go at the same time and accept this, but everyone will eventually accept this knowing of the new earth. You're not going to change from one place to another. The place will change, the energies will change, but know that what is happening at this point, which is very uncomfortable, even to painful and devastating for some people, it is all part of the change. And remember also that those souls who came to earth to be here at this time and experience the hardest part of this transition, this transformation, knew their souls volunteered for this. And we all are so grateful that they volunteered for this part of the transition. We all owe them a debt of gratitude. And they, of course, in their humanness, don't remember this, but you can help them by keeping your highest vibrational frequency and your highest love and sending love toward them at every opportunity. We know that you noticed that they have not been prepared, but we would like you to notice also how they are responding, what things they are having to do without, because that will help you in your preparedness for whatever might happen in your area. We remind you that you are safe in the love, in the highest vibration. You're safe, but it may not be comfortable at every moment. And there will be disruptions, there will be upheavals, political, physical, earth upheavals. There will be all kinds of things. You're seeing the beginning. We want you to use your intuition, use your inner knowing to prepare in whatever way you feel that you need to. It has been advised, and you might notice that those folks who are in the midst of this upheaval are caught somewhat without cash. We want to let you know that there will be food supplies, there will be the things that they need that may not be conveniently at their disposal as they have been at this point, but there is help. And the other thing that we want you to notice is the community spirit that is rising throughout the United States relative to this particular upheaval. In other places in the world, the community spirit is rising to meet the upheavals that may be in the form of war. They may be in the form of other earth upheavals, whether earthquakes, volcanoes, solar flares, disruptions of all kinds. There are those who are rising up and with a helping hand, and this is what we love to see. And it is something that usually happens. People remember they are part of a community. And the angers and the negative feelings sometimes just drop away. And this is a good thing, because now they're helping each other. And you see that. So we would advise you to use your intuition to prepare in whatever way you are told to prepare, because there will be some types of disruptions that may well have an effect on you. Another thing that we would like you to know, to remember, is that everything has energy. Everything is here to assist in the energies. Now is the time to talk to the trees and talk to the plants and talk to the crystals and the rocks and the stars and all of the other beings, the animals, because there is a system whereby each layer of consciousness has endowed through creation the other layers of consciousness, like, for instance, the stones, with the appropriate kind of consciousness that will support each other. So, for instance, in an earthquake, it might be time to speak to the rocks and ask them to support that in the way that they can. So recognize that everything has consciousness. Everything is here to support everything, and all consciousness is equal to each other. Not the same, but the consciousness of a rock is just as important and supportive of the consciousness of any being. You can and will get through this. You can and will find yourself on the other side of whatever upheaval you might experience. And we cannot give you a timeline, but you might assume that it has begun. You are supported. You will find a beautiful, beautiful new earth as this transition finishes. You will go through times of where you go into your own transitional phase. You will go in, you will go deeper. Now is the time, right? Now is the time to go deep within yourself while you are still completely aware and not in a cocoon phase, to find those things within you that need to be looked at and healed. You know about this. You have worked on this. You have more to do, as everyone always does, but you're on your way, and we commend you for that. We have given you our thoughts. We wish to remind you that this is from love. This is not to generate any kind of fear. This is to remind you that you are a soul who is very well loved and very well protected. Your physical beingness might become uncomfortable, but remember, you are always safe. Do not yield to fear, because there will be others who will be in fear and who will see you and say, why is this person not fearful? And I need to talk with them. I need to figure out how I can be in that space. You know, this is your purpose in this transition. We love you. Keep doing all the things that you are doing. No matter what, you are assisting. So keep your vibration, your thoughts of a higher nature, because that adds to the collective, and it will counterbalance some of the lower thoughts that are happening because things are happening. We love you. We appreciate you. We're in deep gratitude that you have chosen this time to be in this place with this mission. We leave you now with some of our language, and we will return to answer questions if you have any. You may ask what questions you might have. You may unmute yourself for that purpose. Are there any questions?
Yes, I have a question. I'm kind of just off the center of all this hurricane turmoil, and there's a lot of things I could be doing, I should be doing, I may be doing, and things I may not be doing. What is your best advice for anyone? Like, how do you know what you should or shouldn't be doing when there's so much to be done?
First of all, do what your body and heart tell you to do, but do not think in terms of I should be doing more.
Mm-hmm.
Your body will tell you, do not tire yourself. You're actually doing a lot with just keeping your vibration high. You already do so much in your own way. You cannot do it all. So first take care of yourself, because you're needed. Then do what you can without guilt, without overtaxing. Use your intuition, your discernment to know what you should do, who you should give to, where your help is needed. I know that was vague, but did that help?
No, it does help. I mean, in my own way, I'm kind of doing that, but sometimes you need reinforcement. Like sort of carry on, you're doing fine, and and kind of avoid the pitfalls that you've talked about. So I think I'm okay, but I really appreciated that feedback. Thank you.
That just know that you can't do anything wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You can't help somebody in the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot, the one thing that you can do is you can absorb guilt, you can absorb fear, you can absorb all the shoulds when you are one human.
Mm-hmm.
Just realize you're doing it, and add a dose of love every chance you can get.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we know you do not do this, your help, you do not do this for admiration or accolades or any of those things. You do this out of the kindness of your heart, which makes your help more valuable than some, because it's very authentic. And that is you, and that is why your help is so valuable.
Wow, thank you.
And thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Did that answer the question for you?
That all helps. Thanks again.
Is there any other question?
Yeah, I have a question, and this question is really more geared for the people who are currently who have recently lost family in the recent hurricane. I guess I'm kind of getting the feeling that those spirits who have crossed over are actually actively helping with the rescue efforts from the other side right now. I guess, but I think the question is more, well, is that true? And can you kind of try to offer them some healing, I guess, in the sense of just helping them understand what their lost ones, loved ones are going through right now, as after they've crossed over.
First of all, you are correct. They have chosen, when they planned this incarnation on earth, they've chosen to be helpful and be there, and they just chose it in a different way. There's many of the people who are in such turmoil because they've lost their loved ones will come into their own ability to communicate with them. They maybe not at the very first moments, because the rawness of all of that can block that ability, but they are being taken care of by their communities, by people they know and people they don't know. So these are the people left behind. They are coping with all kinds of different things, but the purpose is to bring about a better place, more community, to also cleanse the earth of the improper systems, the improper, inauthentic, and greedful ways of doing that will be cleansed, and beyond will be uh, a world, an earth of community, of loving, of helping each other, of growing their own foods and sharing it, having whatever talents they might have. So someone who has a talent for woodworking might help the person who's lost all their furniture, and in exchange for the crops that other person has grown. That's a simplified, but that is what will be happening in the long run, which is not as long as it has been. Yes, those folks, the ones left behind, also chose to go through this grieving process. The grieving process is also a way to cleanse, to bring forth emotions and let them express themselves. In this kind of a thing, you can't, it's very difficult for someone who is used to keeping a stiff upper lip and not um, uh, showing emotion. That's not that easy right now if they're in the midst of it. So that's in a way that's personally cleansing some of those folks. It seems very, very harsh. It seems unbearable, but it is, in the end, there will be a better planet. And Mother Earth, who also, of course, has her own beingness, which is very high vibrational, will readjust herself, will heal herself. And she is assisting in releasing lots of emotions that have been pent up. Does that make some sense? Do you feel that that is helpful to those who might be losing or might have lost loved ones?
Yep, that was yeah, a very helpful answer. Thank you.
All humans, all beings can get together and add more and more and more love to the collective energies. If you have an opportunity to participate in group meditations or things like that that are happening, there are many groups that are having scheduled times with the intention of helping the earth increase in love. If you have an opportunity to participate, those are being very helpful. When a group gets together with that concentrated effort to spread the love, and love is not just a word, it is an actual energy. And the more you intentionally put it out there, the more energy of love you bring. You cleanse other energies that might be a little less a smaller frequency, if you will. Is there another question? We hope to come to you the next time in a bit of a quieter time. Now is the time to enjoy some of the things that are somewhat side effects of the energies. There will be, some people will be able to see beauty in the sky that they have not had an opportunity to see. Please notice all the community efforts, all of the love that you might see that's happening at this point, because it is there, and that's where your concentration should be while you help, but only in the way that you can. We thank you, we love you, we appreciate you, we see you, we support you. We leave you with this blessing in our own language. Nizakazi, Yanamarakatakete, Shetatai, Didi, Anamarakashakate, Ayala de Kiatasa, Sinianana, Kitty, Diatapatakosikiti, Anamatakosikete.